Ninja movies aren't as common in Hollywood as one would think. It's a little odd, especially when you consider the badass nature of their origins, lifestyle, and skill set. There have been plenty of samurai films, but for all the success that anime like Basilisk and Naruto have seen, ninja movies are still fairly rare, and no, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles doesn't count. There are some decent films featuring ninjas, either prominently or in essence, that are still worth checking out though. Batman Begins. Sure, it's primarily a Batman film, but the League of Shadows features prominently throughout. The League is a special group of assassins led by Ra's al Ghul, who effectively trains Batman in the ways of fear and stealth. Honestly, it's hard to not watch it and consider Batman Begins to be part Batman film and part ninja film. The Hunted. By today's standards, The Hunted would be considered C-movie fare, but in 1995, it was a competent thriller that saw Christopher Lambert's character embroiled with ninja assassins and gory sword fights. Seriously though, The Hunted was pretty violent. This was probably the first time that a mainstream Hollywood film actually showcased how brutal and emotionless ninjas could be. For that aspect alone, it's worth watching. G.I. Joe Retaliation. G.I. Joe Retaliation had The Rock and Bruce Willis, but it was still fairly mediocre action fare. That being said, some of the best action in the movie is courtesy of the ninjas in the group, namely Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, and Jinx. The battle between Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes in the Snowy Mountains is one of the highlights of the film, in fact. It also doesn't hurt to see the two join forces for the first time in the series to battle against Cobra. Ninja Assassin. Forget about story, or plot, or consistency, or even great acting. Ninja Assassin only wants to deliver two things: ninjas and violence. It succeeds in spades thanks to some strong CGI work on both the weapons and blood. To its credit, Ninja Assassin also made battles between ninjas all the more acrobatic and impressive, even if it had to saddle the whole premise with an awful storyline. Regardless, stay for the ninjas and nothing else. American Ninja 2. One ranger against a mass-produced army of mutant ninjas. How do you possibly say no to that? American Ninja as a franchise represents the absolute cheesiest of Hollywood action, especially with regards to ninjas. In the end, it all seemed like one big setup to prove Americans were better than ninjas at, well, killing, we suppose. But seriously, a ranger against an army of mutant ninjas. It's worth checking out, even for the sheer spectacle of it all. Ninja Scroll. Thankfully, Japan seems to have somewhat of a clue when it comes to making awesome ninja-related properties. Ninja Scroll is perhaps its most famous ninja-based animated film. Not only did it reacquaint the world with the more fantastical powers that ninjas can possess, but it featured heaps of blood and violence against the backdrop of demons. Does it have stellar writing that would bring a tear to Shakespeare's eye? Well, no, but it's Ninja Scroll, so it doesn't have to. What's your favorite ninja movie of all time? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.
Impressive.